Okay, about 25 years ago, my sister Peggy and I started hiking the Appalachian Trail. Now, for some people, this is a mission, a spiritual quest for self-knowledge. But for us, not so much. We wanted to get together, catch up, gossip, giggle. For about 10 years, we hiked 2 long weekends a year, covering about 500 miles in New England. We section hiked and stayed overnight in charming inns and slept in nice, soft beds. Now, we had a missing link. This was Vermont's Section 8, which is 22 miles long. And no matter how we tried, there was no way to divide it into anything but 20 miles and 2 miles. We were going to have to hike 20 miles in one day. Now, this is the Appalachian Mountains. We're not talking flat. So we made our plans. We would start at 6 o'clock in the morning, and surely we could complete the 20 miles before dark. Absolutely no question, for sure. Well, maybe, just in case, we should take a tent. So I ordered a Kelty Dart 2. Lightweight, compact, cute. I was going to send it back after the weekend. My son says to me, "Mom, you really should try practicing putting that tent up before you go." "Nonsense," says I. "I'm going to send it back. I don't want to mess up the original packaging. Besides, the instructions are only 1 page long. How hard can it be?" Do these sound like famous last words? Oh my God, that hike. The day could not have been hotter. We were sweating by the first mile. We were dripping by 7 o'clock in the morning. And the black flies. Do you know about black flies? They bite. And they were merciless. When we got to a clearing at mile 14, we had to quit. But no problem, we had our Kelty Dart 2. All we had to do was pitch it. The first instruction said something like, "Take the poles from the stuff sack and help the shock cord to assemble them. Caution, you will damage the poles if you allow the shock cord to snap, thwack them together." Shock cord? Remarkably enough, we figured it out. And we did not damage the poles. We threaded them into the sleeves. We seated the tips in the grommets. The next section, or the next instruction said, "Stake the bivvy down." We looked at each other. What's a bivvy? Maybe it's these loops. We've got these metal things. They've got to be the stakes. Let's stick those stakes in the loops and get in away from these damn flies. This doesn't look right. It's kind of saggy. It doesn't look like the picture at all. And how do we get in? Where's the door? After some searching, we found the door. The zipper was cleverly concealed under a seam binding. And we went in feet first. Well, something was wrong. The tent was all drooped down on us. Ah, maybe that's what those cords are for. So out we went, and we restaked our bivvy using the cords. So back in we went, shoulder to shoulder and hip to hip, and we started to giggle. Especially after we'd had a few ounces from our backpack flask. Say that 10 times, backpack flask. So Vermont 8 stands out as one of the 3 worst hikes we ever went on. But nevertheless, the weekend was great, and we enjoyed our time together, catching up, gossiping, and giggling.